I've had a lot of questions in regards to what monitors do I use and why do I use them, and I wanted to shoot a quick video just showing you you know, what monitors I have and why I use them. Right now what we're looking at is a surround setup that I've got with three Asus VE247H. They're 24-inch LED monitors. You know, if you're looking for a surround setup, and you know, I don't want to say on the cheap, but you know, they're a great price. I think you can get them now on Newegg for about $180 on sale. I think I saw them. Monitors, 24-inch. You know, so it gives you all kinds of real estate on your desk. Currently, right now, you can see that that's Battlefield 3 on the screens currently in surround. What you're looking at on these monitors are you know, a 1920 by 1080 resolution. So when you've got it in surround, you know, the best you're gonna get, you know, and I can go to options really quick here and show you. $5760 by 1080. That's what you're going to get when you run these in surround. So keep in mind, what you're doing is you're adding up the 1920 by 3. So that's where you're getting the 5760, and 1080 is your resolution up and down, and you're still going to have the same resolution. No matter how many of these you put together, it's still going to be 1080. This is the standard these days. I remember back when I started getting into computers long time ago. You know, getting these cheap monitors. You know, back when they were 1920 by 1200. You know, they were really cheap, and to get a hold of these 1080s, that's when it was expensive. But now that this is the mainstream, and this is what everyone is using, and all the manufacturers are using. These are going down in price, and the ones with higher resolution are going up. For example, I've got it's probably my oldest part in the entire setup here in the office. That right there is an Acer 24-inch. It's an X241W. You know, back in the day, that was considered cheap. It wasn't considered good quality, but now if you were to price this monitor out, it's probably twice as much as those Asus monitors, because this particular monitor can run 1920 by 1200. You know, and once you start getting into the specs of these things, of course, the higher the resolution on these screens, the better. So if you've got two 24s sitting next to each other, you know, the 1920 by 1200 is going to look better than the 1920 by 1080. That's, you know, there's no way around it. I still have that monitor. I love it to death. I currently keep it on my test bench. You guys might have seen a video about that. Next, oh, quickly, we'll stop here. You're going to see that's the Silverstone case. If you saw the video of the quick sneak peek, I've got it hidden from you because I'm not quite ready to show it to you yet. You're going to have to wait. It's done. It's running games, as you can see. I've got a couple pieces of lighting left to do, and I want to do a couple tweaks with the water cooling loop before I show it to everybody, but it's getting there. Lastly, if you want to get on the high end of the spectrum, this right here is a Dell, and this is the Dell U3011. This is probably you know, one of the higher end monitors that you can come across. There are brands like NEC, same resolution, which on this particular monitor is 2560 by 1600 on a 30-inch, which is just absolutely ridiculously clear. There are other brands out there that compete with it, but you know, when you start getting into this size and the cost, this is probably the best all-around deal. I am most likely going to replace this surround setup with my 30 and kind of use it as an everyday thing. I don't know, one little thing that's bothering the heck out of me, I don't know, leave a comment in the comment section if this is happening to you, but Battlefield 3 multiplayer, is it just me, or when you're using surround, is it hard as hell to tell who the good guys and who the bad guys are? If you notice, when I run it on one monitor, my guys, you know, the little triangle comes up above their head, blue, I know not to shoot them. Bad guys have nothing. Unless they're spotted, then it's red, and you shoot them. When you run it in surround, I don't know if it's the latest NVIDIA drivers, or what. I can't assume it's the monitors themselves, but it gives no indicators on foe or enemy. Team killed a couple times, and it bugged the hell out of me. So this is campaign, which is, you know, kind of easy to tell who the bad guys are. But when I play multiplayer online, I go down to one monitor. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to switch to the 30-inch Dell. But I just wanted to go over this stuff quickly with you, and excuse the mess in here. You know, I'm going through all these machines, and my space is getting smaller and smaller. Try to organize everything in these little bins and containers and whatnot, but it's all over the place. But that right there is the U3011, which I'm going to end up using here in a minute. I also had a couple questions on what kind of keyboard and mouse I use. Normally I use the Logitech setup. I've got a G15 and a G5 mouse. That has been my go-to for forever. I absolutely love that setup. But you know, lately I've been getting the knack to use my mechanical, and I've got this mechanical keyboard. It's an old Cherry. I love it. It's got black switches on them. I got a couple badges up there, and I am using that Razer Mamba mouse. I like the freedom of the wireless portion of it, and it's working out pretty good for me. But anyway, thanks for checking it all out, YouTube, and stay tuned for the unveiling of the Silverstone FT02BW. I'm almost done with it, and as soon as I am, I'll make a video and show that to you guys. Thanks, guys. You got any comments or questions? Please feel free to let me know. Bye.